Hey, what's up everyone? This is Fallen the Angel over here, presenting to you all with another video today. As you can see by the screen, I thought something was crawling on my desk. But we are playing Metal Gear Solid Tactical Espionage Action, or T. But yeah, I recently was just watching like Jacksepticeye's videos of Metal Gear Solid, and I kind of wanted to play Metal Gear Solid 2 because Metal Gear is one of my favorite games. I didn't grow up the normal way playing Metal Gear because I had to play some emulation. But one of the Metal Gear games I first bought on my own was Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, and I wanted to play a Metal Gear game in some shape or form. So I said, hey, let me buy the Metal Gear games that I can find and just make a video. So obviously we're playing, just that, and we're just gonna hop right into it. And I actually want to know this right now. Let me know in the comments below. Have any of you guys ever played a Metal Gear game like when they first released or not? Because I actually want to know you guys' opinions on Metal Gear. So let me know in the comments below.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
And by the way, the woman that's singing the song right now, or this song right now, she's singing in Gaelic. So she's like a Irish woman singing. Oh, here he is. I remember beating this game multiple times, and oh man, some of these I remember some of these things too, like some of the locations.
Can be through here. I don't.
I was just sort down a couple of bothersome flies. I will say this, even though I wasn't born around the same time area, because I think this came out like in 1988 or 1998. My bad, 1998. What you call it? Like, even though I wasn't born around the time, the voice acting was amazing. This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud
Yeah!
and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just
Oh
as I
god,
expected.
David Hayter. David
I'll
Hayter,
get
I
the
miss you,
elevator
bro.
to the surface.
Yo,
But
when
make
is David
sure
Hayter
nobody
coming
sees
back
you.
as Snake?
If you
I'm gonna be
need to,
real with you
contact me
guys.
by codec. The frequency
I'm gonna
is
be real with you guys. I never liked the
140.85.
voice actor they put for Metal
When
Gear
you wanna
5.
use the codec, push the select
Phantom
button.
Pain
When
and
we need to contact you,
I
the
think it
codec
was
will beep. When you
it was-
hear
it
that
was Phantom
noise,
Pain
press
and
the
something
select
else.
button. The codec's receiver
who
directly
cares?
stimulates the small bones of your ear. No
I was about to say
one
Diamond
will be
Dogs or
able to
something.
hear it.
Got it. Okay.
Ground Zeroes, that's what it was called. Ground Zeroes. Okay. So, alright. So, I literally just spoken through all of that. But, I'm pretty sure 100% you guys are gonna see me nostalgia gush over everything from when it comes to this game. Because I remember where certain things are. Now, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm not a pro when it comes to the game because I've seen people actually do speedruns with them not having like the radar on their screen. So I mean, hey, you know, it's good that you got. I was about to say it's glad. It's good that you guys like, you know, are able to do some next level shenanigans with no, you know, radar on, but I'm gonna keep mine on because I need to feel safe. Oh,
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You'd better hide somewhere.
alright. So we're gonna be here for a while. So I'm just gonna hide in this like corner, like a good bit. I also want to try and get longer videos out today because I don't know. I feel like when I had shorter videos, I wasn't really getting as much attention. So maybe by having longer videos, maybe by getting longer videos, you know, I might get some attention going. I'm also gonna be honest with you. Do not expect me to be like an immediate pro because I am gonna have some flops and whatever. So don't really expect that much of me. Oh, none of you guys really do. Alright, dang. Can the elevator come down, please? Alright. Alright. Just waiting. There we go. The elevator is here. Right. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide. I'm not gonna go yet. There we go. There we go. Yeah, look at him. The man, the myth, the legend. Solid Snake. Ah, man. Kojima, when are we getting another Metal Gear game? Like, it's been way too long. Like, I get it. Maybe you guys can't use Snake anymore because, I mean, after Metal Gear Solid 4, maybe Snake is dead. And I say maybe because nothing. Well, I mean, we don't have to confirm it, but I'm just having hopes of it, I guess. But after Metal Gear Solid 4, you know, they can't really use Snake no more because Snake is dead, so they use Raiden. But man, I want another game with Snake again, man. I don't want a remake. I want a brand new game with Snake in it. I need to see my boy Otacon. I need a good story too. I don't want to see a remake of this game. I don't want to see a remake of no other games. I need to see a new game. But yeah, that beautiful pixelated face. But yeah.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Thanks to the VR training I did on board the Discovery.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake.
Man, the voice
soldiers in this
acting,
exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way.
Wait a second. I recognize his voice actor. His voice actor is the guy that does Max Tennyson from Ben 10.
Behind D. Colonel.
What's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention.
And as always, I'm always, you know,
Been unnoticed.
all over the place with my commentary. But, you know, it wouldn't be me if I would have just talked about random stuff in the videos, you know? Just saying. Alright. We're gonna fight that later, though. I'm just gonna let you guys know. I'm not gonna spoil too much, but I'm just saying. Alright, I'm gonna shut up now.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Ooh.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system.
Your
Contact
Soliton
her if you have
radar.
any questions about either of them.
Nice
Look
to meet
at her,
you,
she's
Snake.
so
It's
cute,
an honor to
man.
speak to a living
Girl like
legend
Mei Ling.
yourself.
Hey, any girl named
wrong?
Mei Ling, you know, my name's
Nothing.
Angel. Nice to
I
meet
just
you.
didn't expect a
I'm a
world-class
gamer.
designer of military technology
Smart.
to be so cute.
Just saying, you know,
You're just flattering me.
hit me
No,
up
I'm
anytime.
serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
I will say
The right dot
this.
in the middle is you, Snake.
Snake is
The red dots are
notorious
your
for
enemies,
hitting on
And the
women.
blue cone
I just
shape
want to point that out.
represents their field of vision.
Be
Wait.
careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Why you say it like he's not alive?
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it.
I also
Call if
forgot
I'm
to
feeling
mention
lonely.
this, but Metal
Seriously,
Gear
Snake,
is
we're here to
well,
back
Metal Gear
you up,
Solid
so
is
call if you need some
notorious for having the
information or
longest cutscenes ever.
I'm also in charge of your mission data.
Like their cutscenes
Contact
are
me if you want me to record
very,
your
very
current
long.
status.
Pause.
My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
I saw that.
Remember,
I saw that. She
except for
feeling me real
binoculars,
quick
you're
though.
naked.
Is she feeling
You
me?
need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry
Oh,
to
yeah, I'll
disappoint you,
definitely
but I
strip
did
search
manage
you.
to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
Right place at
My
the right
stomach.
time.
Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
Nah, Dr. Naomi, we gonna talk about that strip search. Name the time and the place. Alright.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk
I'm
of
not
being
doing
spotted
this,
by
by the
the
way.
enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door?
Alright, am I gonna be able to, play as my
There
boy
should
now?
also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
Look, it's right there. It's right there. You just passed it.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Alright. Alright, so I could play as him now? Alright, there we go, there. Okay, so let's see. So obviously there's two ways of doing this. We can either go to the you're the one that's left short. Okay. So like he said, there's two air ducts that we can go to. And
A surveillance camera?
alright. Alright, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh. I was... How did I not get caught? We'll never know. Okay. There you go. SOCOM pistol. Alright. Sorry, I just got a text from my mom. Alright. Alright. I want to get through this part without getting caught. So, should be fairly easy for me. Come on. Come on. You can keep moving. Come on. I almost pressed the button to stand up. Alright, come on. What?
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
Alright. Guys, look, I'm venting. I'm sus. Alright, that was stupid. Next, we're gonna get contacted by McDonald Miller.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Been a long
Master,
time.
What are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Also, Snake, it is 2023. Calling somebody master is insane. But, you know, I ain't gonna judge your preference. Actually, you know what? Just because I wanna have those on immediately. Oh, cutscene.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
What the? There was supposed to be more than that. There was supposed to be more, huh? Why did it not play the rest of the thingy? They were supposed to say, what do you call it? The guy was supposed to ask, did something happen? And then he was supposed to say, there's an intruder that killed 3 people and he was using stealth. What the, huh? Oh, okay. I mean, 100%, I didn't press nothing to skip the cutscene, but, I mean, you guys are not gonna believe me anyway, so what's the point of me telling you? I'm not gonna answer that call. Because he's literally just gonna tell you to press the action button to go down. What do you want?
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a car.
See? Like, I know what I'm doing. I'm a pro. I'm a skilled tactician. Trained in the art of combat and war. And also made to steal the hearts of many women I come across. Got some thermal goggles. Alright, hold on. I'm not gonna move yet. Once that camera turns back around. I thought they got triggered by footsteps. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna wait for that camera to go back. Up the wall. Wait for it. And there we go. Okay, so right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait for that guy to pass. Now, a speedrunning trick, just hit the action button on the elevator multiple times, and it'll get there quicker. Here we go. I just heard some thunder outside of my house. Sorry, so it's gonna be raining. What?
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Let's see. Oh, there's the DARPA chief. Look at you. And there's a... Okay. Now, here's the thing, right? You know how earlier they just said, we represent the white dot, the red dot represents enemies, right? You're gonna see something in a bit, because I don't know why, but even when we have allies or whatever, I'm not answering that, because he's just gonna tell you to go up the ladder. But literally on the map, sometimes they'll show like your allies or whatever as red dots. I'm like, but they're not enemies? Oh look, it's Johnny.
Kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
Yeah, there's Johnny Sasaki, I think. I do want to say this though. Johnny is notorious for getting his ass kicked in all of the Metal Gear games. At least I think he was in all the Metal Gear games. Because I remember there was a gag where there was this one specific like enemy or whatever, and he would always need to use like the bathroom to go number 2. So I mean, hey, you know, if it's him, it's him. If it's not, it's not. But I just remember that. Ooh.
Is that a woman?
Hello there.
Not.
What you doing there? I like a girl with some muscle, you know? I like a girl with some muscle. Built like Jade Cargill, you know what I mean? Some nice, cute girl with some nice muscles. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna shut the hell up now. I'm not answering that call. Because it's just gonna tell you to see, like, you know, find the Darpa Chief or yada yada yada. Anyway.
Who's that?
I'm your dad.
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me?
I will also say this too. Even though like this game doesn't really look like much, I mean, like graphic-wise, it's terrible. They did try to do a lot with the games. In this one, they couldn't really make mouth movements on the characters, so they kind of had, you know, had them moving their heads up and down.
First, I want
just to show that they're talking
about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
So that's kind of a
terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production.
I'll also say this too, but Metal Gear
if it hadn't been for the
is
revolution.
Also kind of known to have actual known facts about real life too.
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros, They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey!
Shut up in there, will ya? Oh. Okay, if that didn't tip you off about this guy, I don't know what.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the doors...
Could you imagine if we had technology like this in real life? Just like...
And the doors will
cards that can read the salts within our body or whatever?
Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon?
Oh.
What is it?
Uh-oh. I just gotta say, when whoever... Hold on. I'm gonna wait till the thing plays out. Hold on.
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
I just want to say this. when, like, I bet, you know, when all the guys that were in this game were doing all the voice acting, whatever, they immediately knew rent was due, and they decided to deliver with this, like, you know, masterpiece of a game. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the controls are complete ass, but the game itself is a masterpiece. Oh, hello there. You know what? I don't feel safe, so you know what? I'm gonna lower my strap. Gonna air this thing out.
Don't move!
Damn!
So you killed the chief, you bastard!
You just made a big mistake pointing a gun
Liquid?
at my head.
No, you're not. Don't move!
And you shake. How you gonna put a gun to my head and you shaking?
Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're
The rookie's eyes, if I ever saw them.
You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
Ah, shit.
You're not one of them, are you?
Ah, shit.
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here!
Looks like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Time to air this out. Or just leave the shooting to me.
Don't
Yeah.
talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
Not a rookie, but able to clear out the whole room in a matter of seconds. Alright. Boss. Hey! Hey, you mother... No. God dang it. Alright, you gonna stop shooting me. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at that nice piece of ass go.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
Damn, that booty swangling and jangling.
Who are you?
You fool!
Remember, that's important later, kids.
Killed him!
That's important. We gotta remember. We gotta remember the shape of that ass. Remember.
I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation.
Because that's how we find the perfect woman. The shape of that ass. Oh, damn. Damn, woman, relax. You just try to flip me off? What the fuck?
Just like that.
Ayo? Oh.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
I can't wait to do the psycho. Actually, quick question, because how are they gonna do the Psycho Mantis boss fight in this? Because if I remember correctly, now I wasn't around at the time. Now, before I get to talk about the Psycho Mantis boss fight, My boy. We gonna talk about you. How you gonna let a girl that you've thrown in prison put you on the ground and she got your ass tooted up in the air? She got you on your ass tooted up. So not only is this a prison, but since you got your ass tooted up, you know what? Teabag your bitch ass. I didn't even know. I didn't even know they put. I didn't even know they put Snake in this angle. Damn. Hold on, is that Dookie on your underwear, sir? So she got you on your ass and you got Dookie in your underwear. You nasty. You nasty. Alright, anyway. Before I was just admiring the fact that the lady just happened to put, you know, good old Johnny boy with his ass tooted up with some Dookie stains on his underwear. How are they gonna do the Psycho Mantis boss fight in this game? Because if I remember correctly, when they were doing this on the PlayStation, I think in order to fight Psycho Mantis, you had to switch controller ports. So, or you had to use a different controller, plug that into the controller port, and Psycho Mantis like couldn't read your controller, because that's something that they did in this game, which is an amazing detail, because like how they said, Psycho Mantis sees like I need to stop twisting my words, but like how they said before, Psycho Mantis is like Foxhound's like psychic or whatever. He can read he can read like the movements of your controller, so he knows what you're gonna do. So I think when they have you do like the controller port thingies, so he couldn't read you, like, hey, that's a nice detail. We'll give credit where credit is due. Alright, so we got some C4s. And we're just gonna put or we'll just do that. So, and another thing about this game is they really couldn't do much with the inputs for this stuff. So when you put like the C4 on the walls or whatever, to detonate them, you literally have to punch the literal air. So, I mean, just what you gotta do. And we got more C4. Also, not gonna lie to you, the C4 looked like D4. Alright. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I know who's next. And he's one of the coolest characters. Well, second coolest character in the game. Yeah, I know who's next. We're actually going to be able to fight him in a few minutes, actually. Alright, so we're just gonna do that. Do this. Right now. Let's see, duration. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay. Also, another cool thing is you can see this old man tied up over here. And this is where we're gonna meet. We're actually gonna meet two of the most coolest characters in the game. Oh, there he is. Kenneth Baker.
Am I too late?
Oh, he's alive. Look at that.
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry.
No, I'm Bert Stewart.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
C4.
There he is. Excellent dodging skills, by the way.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
Oh my god.
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver.
Ocelot. Patrick Lane, you're the GOAT. Oh my god.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake.
This man is a literal show-off when it comes to his
Now we'll see if the
revolvers.
man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
It's high noon.
Draw!
Alright. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is...
Draw! Hiding won't help.
Okay. So, literally, what we gotta do, we just gotta chase this guy around. And we also have to avoid... Okay, you... Just talking, bitch. Okay. Ooh, missed. Alright, hold on.
I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slamming.
No! I thought I hit... Wait. Oh, I don't have...
I'm alive. Let's go.
I thought I didn't have my food equipped. Okay, so literally what you want to do is you want to avoid running into the C4 thingies.
Better hurry up.
Damn it. Well, I got 2 shots in, so that's good.
Want to settle this?
How did I not hit him? Hello? Alright. Oh, you mother... Here.
I love the smell of quarter. You know.
How did I not hit him?
Smell. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own.
Alright, I got him again. Alright. So we literally just... Can you shut up? What am I shooting at? Also, hold on. Isn't there a way to run with your gun out, or no? Because there is a way to do that. No! I missed every shot. I don't want to... No. No. I wanted to get that ammo box, but I'm afraid to hit it. Come on.
Wait a minute.
Dude, okay, hold on. No, we gonna settle this now, bitch. Come here. Nah, come here. Ooh. He's close to being dead. Oh, got him. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Nope. Snake. No! Come on. Alright, no. Damn it. Come on. Yes! Sorry.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up.
Here we go. Yeet!
My hand!
Damn.
Stealth camouflage. die right. You were lucky.
We'll meet again!
Who are you?
I like you. I have no name.
Yo, he's one of the coolest characters, dude.
That exoskeleton.
Yeah, facts. Who the hell was that? One of the coolest characters in a goddamn game. That's who it is. Oh.
Who are you? I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Good old Jim.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human.
Oh, he definitely has some fun with him.
He loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like
he loved every second playing with that old
sliced off.
You're a funny man.
Turned Shadow Moses into a Diddy boy.
Is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. You know, that's not what you promised.
Damn, why are you hitting me in my leg?
Shut me up!
Calm down.
I just saved your damn
What's
life.
wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a
terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists?
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
That's vital information, man.
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone.
War.
In fact, it's greater than it's ever been.
I might have already said this already, but Metal Gear is notorious for its long cutscenes.
Have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums.
Hey, but at least, you know, for those who are,
as far as
you know,
because there's still no
interested in learning in history, you know,
so they just
this is helpful in a bit.
Pretend like it'll go away.
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job.
So this is helpful because, you know, you're learning a lot.
Corroded with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn.
Yeah.
In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
It's me. I'm the weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
I'm the one to surpass Metal
Our
Gear.
industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
So, bribery, right? Bribery.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you.
Ouch.
Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card, too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
Damn.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound.
Oh?
She knows better than I.
Naomi?
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing
He's making that sound again.
Metal Gear itself does, but...
Uh-oh.
What did you do to me?
Uh-oh.
No! Oh, no, it can't be! Those Pentagon bastards! So, they actually went and did it!
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
Damn. Everything Snake touches suddenly dies. It's cursed.
What the hell?
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but We won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake,
Jinx.
I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Damn. Alright. Well, hold on. Let me call this chick first, and then I'm gonna end the video. So what I'm gonna do is go back, because like they said, we can't really do some communication. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, let's see. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me get my card out. Let me see. Some granadas. Little granadas. What else? A lot of sotambule. Ooh. Oh, so also I wanna point this out to you guys, right? So we can't. You see these little red slots? We can't see them, but those are infrared beams. So one cool way to do this, cigarettes, right? We could use them to see the infrared beams. Or if, say for example, we didn't really have, okay. I mean technically you would use your, your thermal goggles to see them. But say if you didn't really have them, you would use your, you know what I mean, your cigarettes to see them, and it helps. So, you know, it helps. I will say this, however, if you have your cigarettes for too long, Snake will kind of lose. Well, Snake will lose its health. I mean, it's cigarettes, you know. Alright. I'm waiting for this guy to move. Actually, let me make the call right now. So the frequency is 140.15.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your
He
name?
doesn't sound too happy
My
about
name's
that.
not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You?
I mean, if you want to,
Sorry about before.
I mean, if you
wasn't
want
sure if
to,
you were
I
one
could
of the
show
good
you the
guys.
real reason why they call me Solid Snake.
How?
Just gotta come to the bed with me later.
My eyes.
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're
Controller.
rookie's eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't
It's
worry.
working.
You'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because
I kind of like.
just
You see, I
like
like girls like Mei Ling.
The terrorist
I also
leader,
like girls like
Snake.
Meryl. You know, them tomboyish girls
You're
with
not
the,
brothers, are
the
you?
little
I have
arm
no
muscles. You know
So
what I mean?
what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But
Damn.
first, I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like that.
Damn.
Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay,
You see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right.
Oh.
For the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy.
And I hate
So what do you think
fish.
the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well,
Yeah, I put them in my
women have more
butt
hiding
cheeks.
places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh?
I mean, I was
How's he holding
joking,
up?
but
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
damn.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Ah.
You got very
The best way to
impressed.
get to the building where the doctor is being held.
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's
You
all
can't help
over.
it, Snake. The
Good luck
codec is
doesn't
green.
last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now,
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war,
I feel like
worst emotions,
other things can
worst
get more
traits come
easier
out.
the more you do
It's
it.
easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
Just saying.
Isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay, let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh, I told you, the real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna end this video right here. I feel like I've given you guys a chunk of, oh, alright. I'm gonna I'm gonna end this video right here, guys. I feel like I've given you guys a pretty much a big chunk of what the game is already, or you know, I gave you guys a lot, and sorry, I've just never, I haven't done this in a good bit, and kind of being a YouTuber is slowly, you know, coming back to me a little bit. But I feel like I've given you guys pretty much a good gist of what's to come afterwards. Maybe after this part. I mean, hey, if you guys, you know, pretty much like longer videos, I'll keep doing them. If you guys like, you know, this game, I'll record another part sooner or later. And yeah. So you know, if you guys liked it, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button while you're at it too. And I don't know why I started doing that. But hit that like button if you guys like the video. Hit that subscribe button while you're at it. Hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss another video. And I will see you guys soon in the next time. So, peace everyone. And take care.